Last year, Swedac celebrated 30 years. Ulf Hammarström is the fourth Director General of Swedac and has been in the organization for 2 years now. With his background from different positions in the Swedish state administration and 9 years in the European Union in Brussels, he is ready to lead Swedac into the future. Welcome, Ulf.
Thank you very much, Peter. A warm welcome also from me, and I'm very happy that so many of you have decided to spend the afternoon together with us, talking about those issues so important to our professional future. Accreditation is all about trust, as you all know, and trust is a very fundamental part of a stable society. I believe that for a society to be stable, we all need to feel trust in our everyday lives, and that will affect how much we will be willing to contribute and to participate in society. So it's a very critical function. And to me, accreditation is symbolized by a glass of water. If we go up in the morning and we pour a glass of water from the tap and we do not check the color of it, we do not smell it, but we just drink it, then a critical level of trust exists in society. And we all know that accreditation is a very important and critical part of that. We believe that also in the future, accreditation will have a critical role in underpinning society's trust. But like everything else, we will need to develop in tune with the society. In Swedac, we are trying to spend more time on looking outwards and looking towards the future than we have done before. We believe that we are good at what we are doing today, but what will be required for us to be equally good in the future, in 5 years and in 10 years? How do we ensure that we are still relevant as a primary quality assurance tool in our society? Firstly, we are convinced that we need to support society in defining and understanding accreditation, not least the legislators and the defining parts of society. Help them in understanding and measuring what is the value of accreditation, and where may, indeed, other quality assurance measures be better than accreditation. In this, we think we need a forward-looking dialogue with society on different levels, with society in general, on the very definition of quality in society. That is not once and for all defined. We all remember that sustainability was not a self-evident part of quality not so long ago. And obviously there will come new elements also in how we define quality. We feel that we also need more of a dialogue with customers and stakeholders. How do they measure the value of what we do, and what are their prerequisites for achieving that value now and in the future? Also, we need to study technological developments. I need only mention artificial intelligence for you to understand the complexity and the possibilities of those issues. How can artificial intelligence, as one example, be used in the future to help assuring quality? But also, what are all the involved questions legally, ethically, and so on? In short, we believe we are facing strategic challenges. This is also why the European Cooperation on Accreditation, EA, is changing its structure to make us better prepared to deal with strategic issues and strategic challenges by changing our structure, and also implementing our new strategy from good to great 2025. We cannot meet today without mentioning that we are in the middle of a raging global pandemic. So many lives are tragically lost and so much economic destruction. But the pandemic is also speeding up and accelerating developments which would have come anyway, but they come at a much quicker pace than they would have done. The future is indeed coming faster. Digitalization, ways of working, climate change factors which affect climate change are coming much quicker now, and they will be with us also after the pandemic. And of course, the pandemic shows the vital, and I really mean vital, meaning of quality assurance when you think of the protective equipment that is needed in hospitals treating COVID-19 patients. Swedac has decided that we must come out stronger and better from the pandemic. We do not hold our breath and wait for the world to go back to January 2020, but we will be different and better coming out of the pandemic. And I think in particular of three areas which I will mention. The first one is that we have started more exchange and collaboration with other national accreditation bodies. I think this is great. It's a good coming out of it and something we will want to maintain also after the pandemic. Secondly, we have been able to change into other ways of working, more digitally, more remote than we previously would have thought possible to do at this pace. And these lessons learned, they are good for economy and for being more climate smart than we were in our previous ways of working. So we need to maintain them as well, also after the pandemic. And thirdly, we are a more flexible employer. We have realized that it is very functional also to spend more time working from home than we thought before, making it easier to combine private life with working life, making us a more attractive employer, and of course making it easier to recruit and maintaining the best competence. We know that you all have your experiences and viewpoints on all these issues. There are no silver bullets, no easy solutions to the difficult and complex issues facing us. So with this seminar, we do not hope to find that, but we want to inspire to a continued discussion and maybe also finding new networks to exchange in. So again, a very warm welcome to all of you, and thank you very much for participating, and I look forward to the afternoon.